Get ready with me while I update you on my life as a single trans woman. Well, hey guys! My name is Bryce, aka Ava St. James DuPont. It's been a little while since I did a Get Ready With Me. So I thought I would just kind of update you on what's going on in my life. And yeah, there's been quite a bit of stuff. Before we begin, let's peel this off. This is a lip stain. Ooh, yes. Come on. Yeah. Okay, how's everyone doing? I'm doing okay. I'm kind of sad because yesterday I sold one of my dogs. I sold Ziggy, the puppy. He was, or is, 8 months old. And he was just causing a lot of problems. And it was really hard for me to keep up with both of them. So I made the tough decision to go ahead and sell him to the family. Was a young family, 4 kids. They live on 3 acres out in a place called Sandy, just outside of Portland. And I think he's gonna do really well. Like I said, he was getting into a lot of trouble. He was peeing on things. He ruined my modem. And I was so embarrassed because when the guy came out to replace the modem, he shook the old one and pee came out. So embarrassed. He was also chewing up my shoes. He was chewing up my couch. He was peeing on my bed, peeing on my clothes. Yeah, I couldn't have that. I just can't have him ruining my stuff. Some dog breeds just need more exercise, and I just couldn't do that given my physical disabilities. If you don't know, I've had 5 back surgeries. I've had my hips replaced, and my body, I cannot keep up with a puppy like that. So, it was in his nature, kind of, and you can try to train them as much as possible, but if they're not getting enough exercise, then they're gonna act out. But the good news is I still have Lila, my little puppy, my original. Just 2 old broads living in this tiny apartment. Mascara. I love lashes. But in other news, I am doing okay. I've been dealing with Crohn's. I have Crohn's disease, and it's a real bitch. And it's caused me to be anemic, so I've had to have multiple iron infusions, which is kind of painful, to be very honest, because the iron going into the blood is not a nice process. The Crohn's actually causes internal bleeding. Therefore, I have blood loss leading to anemia, right? So my iron levels are really low, and that actually causes me to be really dizzy, lightheaded. It's especially bad at night when I go to stand up. Sometimes I faint. It sucks, but I've had a total of 6 infusions now, iron infusions, and Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So I've had 3 recently, though, and hopefully they say within 4 to 5 weeks I'll start to feel the benefits of all the iron. But, it's just something I have to deal with, unfortunately. Now, the Crohn's really sucks. I get really bad stomach aches. I get nauseous. I get the deuces. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a Crohn's infusion of Entyvio because of some insurance problems that I'm trying to get worked out. So hopefully that'll be worked out this week, hopefully by tomorrow, and I can resume those. But anyway, these Entyvio, get this is crazy. The Entyvio infusion is $8,000 for each one. I do them once a month, and they wanted me to pay $1,500 out of pocket. And I was like, yeah, I don't even make $1,500 a month. Okay, let's talk about my transition. All right, so you know, I'm on estrogen, and the last time I reported, my estrogen levels came back extremely high, and I did meet with my doctor. And when I say extremely high, the normal, like, the range that we should be at is between like 250 and like 400. That's the ideal range. My levels came back at 3,800. No joke, 3,800. I am on a really high dose, so that's why it came back so high. Now my testosterone came back at 6, which is extremely low, but that's a really good thing. But like I said, I did meet with my doctor in regards to the high estrogen levels. He decided to keep me on the dose that I'm at, which is kind of surprising. I thought he would lower the dose, but he said that the levels can change, and he wants to test me one more time before making any changes. So yeah, I trust my doctor. I've been with him for like 13 years. And I've actually been feeling the effects of the estrogen. A while back I reported that I wasn't quite feeling any effects, but my breasts are growing, which is nice. And like in a 2-week period, get this, my breasts have like tripled in size. I've also noticed some of the negative side effects of estrogen, including like loss of strength, yeah, just mostly loss of strength. But my skin is really smooth. I really like that. That's awesome, obviously. My body hair has thinned out a lot, so I don't really have to shave that much, which is great because I'm not really a candidate for laser because of my light hair. I'm like a natural gingerish blonde, so the hair's just too light for it. It has to have pigment for the laser to catch and pick up on. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I finally decided to come out and start my transition. But what a weird time to be doing that, right? Like, with the political climate being what it is and this attack on trans people. If you don't think there's an attack on trans people, you're delusional. In fact, one of the latest things that's happened is the Stonewall Inn site. It's a national monument because that's where gay people and trans people fought back, but the powers that be erased all references to trans people at the Stonewall Inn, and that's just crazy because trans people, specifically trans people of color, were the ones on the front lines fighting the police. If you don't know the history of Stonewall, go look it up. It's where we fought back finally. The T has been removed from government websites referencing what used to be the LGBTQIA plus on the websites is now LGB, just lesbian, gay, bisexual, and come on, like, you can't just erase a whole group of people. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on the current happenings of the attack on trans people, so stay tuned for that. I don't really want to do it in today's video. In fact, I didn't even want to get into any of these issues, but it's kind of hard to talk about being trans without talking about the attacks on trans people. Whew. And here's the final look. What do you guys think? I think she's looking gorgeous today. Yes, honey. Thank you so much for watching, and take care, everyone. Stay safe out there. Bye now.